Good morning, dear students. So, let us start our today's class with a silent prayer. I hope you all are doing well. So, before beginning our today's portion, I want to ask a few questions regarding your previously learned lessons. Can anyone say what do you mean by management? I know all of you are familiar with the term management. So, can anyone say what is meant by management in an organization context? Yes, you are right. Management is the process of getting things done with the aim of achieving goals and objectives efficiently and effectively. Then I know that you already studied about scientific management too. Then what is scientific management? Yes, scientific management is the process of knowing, or scientific management means knowing what you want me to do and seeing that it is done in the best and the cheapest way. So, in this class, we are discussing about something which is a continuation to our previous class. So, in our last class, we had seen that there are three streams in classical school of management. What are they? Which is the first one? Yes, first one is scientific management introduced by F.W. Taylor. And you learned about the scientific management principles, scientific management techniques and all. So in this class we are discussing about the second point. Which was the second point? Yes, administrative theory introduced by Henry Fayol. Administrative theory is also known as 14 principles of management. So in this class we are discussing about the 14 principles of management or administrative theory. 14 principles of management are statements that are based on a fundamental truth and it has universal application. These principles of management serve as a guideline for decision making and management actions. They are drawn up by means of observations and analysis of events that managers encounter in practice. Henry Fayol was able to synthesize 14 principles of management after years of study. So, in simple words, principles of management have universal application and it is based on some fundamental truth. Then, what is the purpose of these principles? Think, what is its purpose? Yes, it acts as a guidelines for managerial action and in decision making. So, am I clear to you? Yes. So, let us have a look on this slide. This is a brief description about Henry Fayol, the proponent of 14 principles of management. So here is an activity for you. You should read the description about Henry Fayol, this description about Henry Fayol 2 times and try to remember any 4 points regarding Henry Fayol and say it when I asked. So please read. Have you completed the reading? Are you able to recall the points about Henry Fayol? Then say, he is an entrepreneur, he is an economist and also an engineer. And he is well known for, yeah, correct, he is well known for Fayolism and he is considered as the father of modern management. Then what about his book, his famous book? Yeah, General and Industrial Management. That was his famous book in which he mentioned about the 14 principles of management. So, is it clear? Yes. Okay then, imagine that you were decided to build a house, a new house. Then think, what kind of workers do you need to build a new house? Think. Yes, we need the help of architect for doing the planning of the house. Then you need the help of mason, and then carpenter to do the carpentry works, electrician, plumber, etc. So, is it possible to build a house with the help of carpenter alone or with the help of architect alone? Is it possible? No, it is not possible with the to build a house with the help of carpenter alone or with the help of mason alone. We need a collaborative effort from all these workers to complete the task of building a new house. So, this is the first principle of management. That means division of work. Here, the work or the activity of building a new house is divided into different tasks such as task for carpenter, task for mason, task for electrician, architect, plumber, etc. So, why did we divide the work into different tasks? Why did we, or what is the purpose of dividing this work among those people? Yes, those who have skill in carpentry works should do the carpentry works of the house. Those who have skill in house planning and designing should do the architecture of the house. So we, according to the talent or the skill or the specialization of the workers, we divide the work among different workers. So, likewise, in an organization, a work should be divided into small tasks in order to introduce specialization into the organization and also to reduce the wastage. If a work is divided into different small tasks, an objective or the goal can be easily achieved with the collaborative effort of all these workers in an organization. So, the first principle is that division of labor or division of work. The intent of division of work is to produce more and better work for the same effort. Specialization is the most efficient way to use human effort. That's why we have separate departments in a company such as production department, marketing department, advertising department, human resource development departments, etc. So, Fayol says that his principles have universal application. What do you mean by universal application? Universal application means the principle can be applied in different kinds of work, different sectors of work. Then can anyone say what kind of works or what kind of sections that you can see in a bank or what kind of departments that you can see in a bank? You can there also in bank also you can find the universal application of this principle division of work. Then how you can say that this principle is applied in bank? Yes, there is separate department for cash withdrawal, cash deposit, and there is a separate person who deals with gold loans. Then there will be a separate person who deals with insurance. So we can see the principle of universal application in all sectors of work, in all sectors of our society and all. Okay, am I clear to you? Yes. So let us move towards a case study. Mr. Anand is a sales manager and his duty is to negotiate the deal with buyers. Once a customer said to him that if he gave a credit period of 60 days, he will accept the deal and otherwise not. The main element is that if he accept the deal, it will brought about 50 crore net margin to the company. But the fact is that the power given by the company to the manager is only to allow a credit period of 40 days. So what do you understand from this case? യെസ് മിസ്റ്റർ ആനന്ദ് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു സെയിൽസ് മാനേജർ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ഡ്യൂട്ടി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എന്തായിരുന്നു? യെസ്, ടു നെഗോഷിയേറ്റ് വിത്ത് ദ ബയേഴ്സുമായിട്ട് പ്രൈസ് നെഗോഷിയേഷൻ, വിലപേശം നടത്തുക എന്നുള്ളതായിരുന്നു സെയിൽസ് മാനേജറിൻ്റെ മിസ്റ്റർ ആനന്ദിൻ്റെ ഡ്യൂട്ടി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. സോ ഒരിക്കൽ മിസ്റ്റർ ആനന്ദിനെ ഒരു ബയർ സമീപിച്ചിട്ട് അയാൾക്ക് 60 days ക്രെഡിറ്റ് പീരീഡ്, അതായത് ഒരു ഡീൽ ഉറപ്പിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മിസ്റ്റർ ആനന്ദ് ജോലി ചെയ്യുന്ന ആ ഓർഗനൈസേഷനിൽ നിന്ന് ഗുഡ്സ് പർച്ചേസ് ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് 60 days ക്രെഡിറ്റ് പീരീഡ് നൽകണം എന്ന് ഒരു ഡീല് ഒരു ബയർ വന്ന് മിസ്റ്റർ ആനന്ദിനോട് പറയുകയാണ്. പക്ഷേ എന്താണ് ക്രെഡിറ്റ് പീരീഡ്? അത് നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയില്ലേ? ക്രെഡിറ്റ് പീരീഡ് എന്താണ്? ക്രെഡിറ്റ് പീരീഡ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ കടത്തിന് സാധനങ്ങൾ വാങ്ങുമ്പോൾ ആ പണം തിരിച്ചടയ്ക്കാനായിട്ട് കമ്പനി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ബിസിനസ് സ്ഥാപനം നമുക്ക് നൽകുന്ന ആ ഒരു ടൈമിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ക്രെഡിറ്റ് പീരീഡ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. സോ ഇവിടെ ആ ബയർ മിസ്റ്റർ ആനന്ദിനോട് നെഗോഷിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വന്ന ബയർ ആവശ്യപ്പെട്ടത് എത്ര ദിവസമായിരുന്നു? എത്രയായിരുന്നു? 60 days. ബട്ട് ഇവിടുത്തെ പ്രശ്നം എന്താണ്? ആനന്ദിന് ക്രെഡിറ്റ് പീരീഡ് കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആനന്ദിന് കിട്ടിയ അതോറിറ്റി വെച്ച് ആനന്ദിന് കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റിയത് 40 days മാത്രമാണ്. പക്ഷേ 60 days ക്രെഡിറ്റ് പീരീഡ് ഓഫർ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് ഈ ബയറുമായിട്ട് ഈ ഡീൽ ഉറപ്പിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ആനന്ദിന് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആനന്ദിൻ്റെ കമ്പനിക്ക് കിട്ടുന്നത് 50 crore ഒരു നെറ്റ് മാർജിനാണ്. സോ ദർ ഇസ് നോ ഓപ്ഷൻ ഫോർ ദ ആനന്ദ് ടു ക്യാൻസൽ ദിസ് ഡീൽ. ഇവിടെ ഈ കേസ് സ്റ്റഡി നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്താ മനസ്സിലായത്? ആനന്ദിന് 40 days credit period കൊടുക്കാനുള്ള authority ഉള്ളൂ. But now he is responsible to give a credit period of 60 days. Is there any mismatch between the authority and responsibility entrusted with Anand? Yes, there is a mismatch between the authority and responsibility. So what do you mean by authority? Authority is the right to give orders. Then what about responsibility? Responsibility is the state of being accountable. So Fire says that there should not be a mismatch between the authority and responsibility given to a particular employee. So this is the next principle proposed by Henry Fayol, authority and responsibility, and there should be a match between the authority and responsibility.
Second principle, authority and responsibility. Authority is the right to give orders and obtain obedience, and responsibility is the corollary of authority. Managers require authority commensurate with their responsibility. There should be a balance between authority and responsibility.
So this is all about the second principle, authority and responsibility. Then we can move towards the other picture.
Let us observe this picture.
Yes, these are some pictures of ants. What are the peculiarity or what are the specialities that you see in them? Yes, they are much disciplined, right? Yes. So let me ask one question. Is discipline important for a school? Yes, obviously it is important for a school. Then what about an organization? Is discipline important? Yes. For the smooth functioning of every organization, a perfect structure for a discipline or a discipline from the part of employees is essential. So this is the next principle put forward by Henry Fayol, that means discipline.
Third principle, discipline. Discipline means obedience, respect for authority, and observance of established rules. Fayol has emphasized that a sense of discipline should be present in all employees of the organization at all levels so that the organization can perform and achieve its objective in the best possible way.
So am I clear to you? Yes. So far we had discussed about three principles, which is the first one. Yes, division of labor or division of work. Which was the second one? Authority and responsibility. And the third one, discipline. So let us have a look on this model. First of all, we can look on this side. What you can see or what you can understand from this model? Yes, there is a superior and under him there are 5 subordinates. So imagine about a situation where this employee is answerable to multiple superiors. Or in simple words, if this employee have to receive orders from more than one superior, will it create a confusion in the minds of employee or in the minds of subordinate? Will it create a confusion if he want to receive orders from more than one superior? Think. Yes, obviously it will create confusion in the minds of employees if he want to receive orders from more than one superior. So always it is better to have one boss for one man. That means in every organization an employee should receive orders from only one superior. Otherwise it will create confusion or it will create dual subordination, that is to be avoided. So Fayol introduced the next principle, that means unity of command. That means one employee should receive orders from only one superior only, otherwise it will create confusions in the minds of subordinates.
Fourth principle, unity of command. Unity of command provides that an employee is responsible to only one superior. If an employee gets orders from two superiors at the same time, the principle of unity of command is violated.
So let us have a look on this side. What you can see from this model, or what are the things that you understand by seeing this model? Yes, there is a superior or there is a head, and under him there are 3 workers. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 workers. A collaborating effort of all these three workers along with the superior is essential to achieve the objective. This is what this model means. So imagine that this is a marketing department and he is the marketing manager or the head, and under him there are three employees. So the ultimate aim of this marketing department is to increase sales. So that is the ultimate aim of every marketing department in any organization. So for that, to increase the sales, the superior created a plan. And according to that plan, he divided the work among different employees. He divided the advertisement, he assigned the advertisement work to one employee and sales promotion related works to other, and pricing policy related issues matters to other employee, to the next employee. That means each group of activities having same objectives should have one head and one plan. This is the next principle proposed by Henry Feld, that means unity of direction. മറ്റൊരു എക്സാമ്പിൾ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഇഫ് സപ്പോസ് കാറും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ മോട്ടോർ സൈക്കിളും മാനുഫാക്ചറിങ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു കമ്പനിയുടെ കേസിൽ ദർ ഷുഡ് ഹാവ് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് ടു ഡീൽ വിത്ത് ദ മാറ്റേഴ്സ് റിഗാർഡിംഗ് കാർ, ആൻഡ് ദർ ഷുഡ് ഹാവ് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് to deal with the matters regarding the manufacturing of motorcycle. Otherwise it will create confusion. So അതാണ് ഹെൻറി ഫാൾ അടുത്ത ആയിട്ട് മുന്നോട്ട് വയ്ക്കുന്ന പ്രിൻസിപ്പിൾ, യൂണിറ്റി ഓഫ് ഡിറക്ഷൻ. ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് ദർ ഷുഡ് ഹാവ് all the activities which is focusing to achieve one objective should have one plan and should only have one plan and one head.
Next principle, unity of direction. This principle states one head, one plan. It means that all the employees having same objective must be directed towards the achievement of the common goal and thus must have one head and one plan. This principle makes it necessary that there should be unity of action. So in this class,
we learned that Henry Fayol introduced the 14 principles to the management. And among that 14 principles, we discussed how many principles? We discussed about 5 principles. What are they? Yes, first one is division of work, and the second one is authority and responsibility. Third one, discipline. Fourth one, unity of command, and fifth one, unity of direction. So, at last, I am giving you a small assignment. You should try to find out the universal applicability of these 5 principles in different work. That means earlier we said that in bank there is the application of division of work, the principle division of work. So likewise you should find out the universal applicability of these 5 principles in different sectors or in different works. Right? You got it? Yes. So this is all about today's class. Thank you.